on that end. What about this end? Come on, come on, come on. Show me we're live. We're live. A little bit high here, so easy fix. And looks good visually. How about audibly? And looks good visually. Sounds good as well. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate's Grand Order, where today we will be tackling the beginning of Guildfest and the grind. Endless grind of battling. Endless battle. But yep, we're going to be doing that today. Really quick, just claim that. Only got 7 of the 10. Oh, I got a little... Nope. Yeah. There was a couple days that I just logged on and didn't do much else. Just didn't have the energy for it. But we'll be doing Guildfest today. Of course, we will go ahead and read through the news first here. Although I don't think there's really anything. So, yeah, the only new thing here is the Battle New York 2021. So yeah, I think actually this is just... Yeah, this has already been read. So yeah. Nothing new, just the Battle of New York 2021 has indeed started. Yep, nothing new otherwise, so... Let me claim what I've got here. Jeez, I'm pretty good on all these mats. I guess Homunculus. Hellfire of Wisdom, Back to School campaign, Consecutive Login, Apollo Quartz, Back to School, Battle New York pre-release, Consecutive Login, Battle New York pre-release, Consecutive Login, the Hellfires of Wisdom... And there we go, that's all that cleared out. I definitely need to take care of these chocolates, though, eventually. Definitely need to take care of them. But, yeah, I mean, I know there is a summoning campaign going on right now, and part of me is tempted, you know, for a YOLO spin to try and get that 5 or 4-star CE, but I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to. We're just gonna get this party started. So, revival scenario, a new battle, and opening ceremony. I'm not really sure which one I'm supposed to click on here. Revival scenario is probably just the last year's event, if I had to imagine. Given the large variety of voices, I'm not going to try to do voices for everybody here either. So, opening ceremony, I guess, will be where we start off. Battle in New York, 2021. Opening ceremony. It is a shame that there's not going to be a follow-up to this. Next year is Skahas. I can never pronounce her name thing. And I don't think there was one the following. Or is it this year that would be the following? No, we don't know. So there could... Nerofest got a rerun, that's right. I remember seeing now, Nerofest got a rerun. The OG one, I think, even. Static. Space. The final frontier. Greetings, Heroic Spirit fans the world over, and welcome to the event you've all been waiting for. No one remains on top forever. What we think of as strength changes with the times. Countless Heroic Spirits claim to be the strongest of all, but which one of them could actually win in a fight? Well, you won't have to wait much longer to find out. Prepare to feast your eyes on the strongest heroic spirits this planet has to offer. That's right, it's time for the martial arts tournament that comes but once a year. A festival of cheers and applause where prizes and QP come fast and furious. Only 2 hours remain until the start of Battle in New York 2021. So this is this one. Everybody's excited. Lubu, Dion, Martha, Gong, Red Hair, Telg, Billy, Robin, Sumanai, Giles, Sigurd, Nursery, Hans, Scheherazade, Jason, Adelante, Chiron, Medea, Asclepius, Herc the Zerk, Jean, Lakshmi, Rama, Hector, Gareth, Bradamante, Jinako is surprisingly Kama, good lord, they're going so fast. Paracelsus, Rhines, Shakespeare, Jaguar, Jiang Yu, Lobo. Poor Jaguar, she's terrified. I know at this point, the festival has practically become an autumn staple. It has, hasn't it? Sad it doesn't actually become one, though. I'll start when Emperor Nero began holding regular martial arts tournaments themed around ancient Rome's Olympia. Then last year it moved to New York and became a bigger and more modern event thanks to the King of Heroes. Right, you are Mesh. You've done an excellent job as the Master of Ceremonies. I only wish you were spot on recap didn't so painfully remind me that my Nero Fest is now a thing of the past. This was originally my idea. How did it come to this? Caesar. I always did my best I could with the scant resources I had to ensure everyone would enjoy themselves, but I suppose it just wasn't enough. Yeah, I don't want to call Gil a smarmy tyrant. It'll always be Nero Fest at its heart. It was the predecessor. Well, you are correct, I'm still very much this event's honorary chairwoman. Besides, I started this event so that everyone could have fun. That would defeat the purpose of my gloom were to cast a pall over the proceedings now. At any rate, my first order of business is to make my way through the prelims. The rules are the same as last year. The servant who wins the tournament will be given the right to challenge the self-proclaimed champion of all heroic spirits, the King of Heroes. But before that, I will need to face and defeat many, many rivals over there. In this, the 5th in the Olympia, it is once again time to determine the strongest servant. I look forward to seeing what sort of tricks my opponents will employ this year. It seems that everyone has been training hard for this event, so I expect there will be battles like we've never seen before. You're very optimistic, aren't you, Mashu? She really is. Well, it's just that in all the past tournaments, I've always learned something new and interesting by watching everyone else fight. In a way, I guess it's a lot like watching sports, so yes, I do enjoy it a lot. I see you're both excited for the upcoming battles as well. I'd expect no less from last year's champions. That spirit shall make you inevitable defeat at my hands all the sweeter. Alright, we did become champions last year, didn't we? I'll be competing against you and the King of Heroes as a lone bride this year. I did not plan on losing to either of you. Gil interrupts. Gil interrupts. Tell me, do ordinary servants have enough embers in stock? Ah, yes, nothing like a little KOH humor to start the day. And on that note, good morning, New York. Have enough embers in stock. Oh, the callback. It has now been a year since my shocking fall from the top floor of that skyscraper, but the early King of Heroes gets the figurative warm. Now that my vigor is renewed, I have awakened to the light with the light of the dawn. Now then, I trust you all you miscreants at Chaldea are hearing this. That goes for you too, Solo and the 5th Emperor of Rome, who I wish would give that bride up to the King of Knights. Oh! Gil still has it for Seba. Though this may be the second annual Gilgamesh Cup, let me make this abundantly clear. I hardly needs to be said, but to be clear, last year's tournament was but a trial run, or warm-up, you might say. I was obviously pulling my punches in that final bout, as demonstrated by how old my animations were at the time. Oh, it's always great when they break the fourth wall. Go on, think back. Remember how my Gate of Babylon lacked its usual sharpness, and how my hand wielding the Sword of Rapture was exhausted? But this year there will be no waiting and seeing, and no holding back. This year I will descend from on high as the most powerful final boss to ever live, wielding violence only with the strongest heroic spirit. I would hold on to all 3 of your commands, Bills, if I were you, just so you have the hope of getting through all 5 of my break gauges. 5 break gauges. Okay, Gil, okay. Let's see if he actually has the backing to that. Thank you for not letting your pride get in the way of sound strategy, King of Heroes. I take it you will not be repeating your mistakes from last year, then? Of course not. I thought about calling in a certain friend of mine to form a team, but decided against it as there is no telling what trouble that could cause. For example, I wouldn't be at all surprised if in the midst of battle they decided it was more interesting to carpet bomb me from behind rather than fight our intended opponent. They do have that kind of dynamic in Kido and Gil, don't they? And so I will be once again taking on the tournament winner single-handedly. Consider it my handicap. Yeah, he is definitely letting his pride get in the way, though. At any rate, to all of you heroic spirits watching this now, listen well. Those among you who fancy yourselves the strongest of all servants come to New York once again to prove it. But be warned that there is no station greater than mine, as the throne where I wait you sits atop the entire world. Here I, the Golden Archer, the newest King of Heroes in all of New York, shall pass my final judgment on your strength. I mean it this time. Oh, and once again I have prepared an assortment of splendid prizes we won at Madison Square Garden. Note, too, that there will be different receptionists this year, as Mula decided not to invest due to some business with unlucky stars. While this new receptionist is quite adept in all things, she is still new to this line of work, so ensure that you conduct your affairs at the shop in an orderly manner. A tactician named Chen Gong told me a true champion asks 3 times if there are anyone who can best them. I like that very much, so on that note I invite you all once again to do battle in my garden, to entertain me and to suffer defeat at my most capable hands. He has respect for Chen Gong. Maybe. He didn't really just say anything beyond a tactician, but he acknowledged his name, you know. He doesn't do that a lot. And that was Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. He certainly knows how to give a rousing speech, doesn't he, Senpai? Yeah, what? Wasn't Shangon about that? Well, by this point, I'd take that arrogance fist to be his way of welcoming the combatants. After all, he's the sort of man who couldn't help laughing at those who challenge him, no matter how hard they fought. Even so, he would still fight them seriously. I agree, I think he was looking forward to this tournament more than anyone. He's also not the type to let bygones be bygones, so I'm sure he's been eagerly awaiting his chance to take revenge. Well, come on, so let's go perform on the stage he's set for us. Together, we shall ascend his golden skyscraper and achieve an even more glorious victory than last year. What's Gordolf's reaction to all this? He was so weirded out by the summer event, but now what is his thoughts? I need to know. What does he think of Gilgamesh's thing? Okay, so that is all the main event here. I'm going to check to see, is Revival Scenario a new battle? Literally just the Battle in New York 2020 things. If so, then I'm just going to skip by it, so it's not... Yes, it is. Okay. It's just Battle in New York 2020. Same theme. So I'm just going to skip through this part, just because, you know, no real need to be watching through all this again. Although I can't remember, does this take place at Old... I think it takes place at the Old Chaldea, not Novum Chaldea. I want to see at least that. I can skip through at any time. Yep, it takes place at Old Chaldea. Okay. Question answered. Alright. Revival scenario before the award ceremony. And we have 4 ultra high difficulty quests already unlocked as well. Awesome! Sure, let's see. It'll be a crystallized lore. Sure. Why not? We get Umu. And you know what? Let's just have Umu take the lead here. Because it won't hurt. We'll have Melt in standby, and we'll have Lambda as well. Since she needs a little bit of boosting of the old bond point, who knows? Melt is so close. Bond 11 is nearly there. And then it's to Bond 12 with her. Alright, let's get this party started, I suppose. I honestly don't recall what this was. But it's a lore, so I'll take it. It might have been against Gil, in which case Umu and Lambda are not the best choices. Or it could have been against Enkidu. What's going on? Not decided to find out. Has there been some kind of mistake? The mistake I determined from the start that there will be 2 teams advancing to the finals. Gorgeous Oh, wait, no. It's, Casgil. It's Casgil, Casgil, and then also Mula, or Queen of Sheba. And there's somebody else, I feel. Because they're both casters. I can't remember who the last one is, though. If memory serves, which it oftentimes doesn't. Oh, it is just Casgil. He must just be vastly weaker than standard. I kind of know how... Why did that show up? Hey, Velvet. Welcome to the stream. How be things? It has been a while. Oh, you're just in time to see me fight Gorgeous P. I'm sorry. Did I see? It depends on what you're asking if I've seen, because things have been hectic this past week, is the best way to put it. My school semester just started, so I've been acclimated. Oh, I honestly haven't gotten into support checks yet. I literally just started playing FGO like 15 minutes ago, and this is the first proper battle. Then I'll check your support. I'm guessing, did you maybe get NP5 Gil? Did that happen, Velvet? I feel like that's what happened. Or you got the max of the, oh, this is gonna hurt. Or you got maxed out of the, CE. I can see that happening as well. That did not hurt as badly as I feared it would. I was worried that was going to just, like, completely and utterly destroy me. Umu. Imperial Privilege, I think, is what I want. Yep, there was the attack boost. And is Umu arts? Umu is arts. Okay. I don't really use Umu that much, so I'm not that familiar with her skill set. Only 69 quartz, there's no way you're gonna get 4 gills. I mean, you know, you say that, but some people have all the luck, and, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if someday that kind of thing happens to you. Really wouldn't. But I'll check your support list here shortly. I will indeed check your support list here shortly. Oh, by the way, Velvet, I don't know if you've done it yet, but I have pre-ordered Brilliant Diamond, and I am very much looking forward to playing it. And I'm also very much dreading the fact that I said I was going to Nuzlocke it. Oh, I am dreading that oncoming Nuzlocke. Have you ever done a Nuzlocke? Well, I mean, you've done the front lock, obviously, but, like, is it nerve-wracking? Because I just feel like it's going to be fairly nerve-wracking to do a Nuzlocke, you know? Like, there's just this nervousness in the pit of my stomach. Like, I've never done a proper Nuzlocke before, just because, like, I take the message of Pokemon to heart. I treasure my teammates, and just the thought of losing them, it's just like a pit in the stomach, you know? And I'm not even sure if I will actually properly be able to release them. I might just sit them in a box and promise to never use them, because I don't like releasing Pokemon. Outside of baby Pokemon that are, you know, not ideal, then I release them in the wild too, because I'm repopulating them. I'm repopulating the population of Pokemon from the Pokemon that I breed. Even though they're common Pokemon sometimes, but the point stands. Alright. So yeah, this is just last year. I'm not going to go through that again. Gil gets knocked off a skyscraper and pummels and falls to his... not demise, but... because he's... well, it could be his demise, because he could be like a phoenix rising up again. Yeah, and from what I understand, the OG Pokemon Diamond is one of the harder Nuzlocks, which just has me worried, because I know a little bit about Diamond Nuzlocke. I know that Perugly in the Weather Headquarters can be a run ender, from what I understand, and I know that even if you make it to Cynthia, she can be a run ender. So if there's Mega Pokemon, I dread the possibility of a Mega Garchomp on a Nuzlocke from Cynthia, the strongest champion, you know? I'm like, part of me is legitimately fearful of that, you know? Hang on, let me deny all these randos. I do not know you! Random people. Let's see. You are one tired deer. NP2? Very, very nice, Velvet. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. And again, you still have an amazing setup here. I'm still jelly that you got your rush to NP2 and I didn't. I'm so jelly at that. Though I suppose it is fair since I got Gil to NP2 first, so maybe the fact that you got Gil to NP2 means that now I can get Aresh to NP2, you know? Is that how karma works? Or fate, or something like that? I honestly don't know what I would be referring to. Okay. I remember you telling me that. I do recall that. I do indeed recall you saying such. Alright, so... let me go to the shop here real quick, because I completely forgot that there's Rare Prism exchanges going on. This is gonna be the time to get more mana prisms. Because I need them. Tickets. And experience. There we go. But I do recall that story. Love it, I do recall. Alright, so 5 quests here. 2 days on all of them. Based on the farming setup here, for round 1, it is the final node that is the rose thing. Also, may foe kick your face a lot. Memeland, when you didn't come home. Yeah, Memeland be a tease sometimes, you know. Memeland be a tease. Alright, so show me only those with the event bonus craft essence at max limit break only. And I think this is... What is the... Okay, so it goes in order. Sidori is 3, Enkidu is 4, Gil is 5. We'll take Zahak Scotty, it seems. Alright. So this will be... What is the 3 throw? It's also... What is the order of it? It's fries, hot dogs, burgers, I think. Yes, I'm actually looking at it right here. I'm honestly not sure if I want to roll or not. Because I burnt like 90 quartz trying to get Sitanai to come home on the class banner. I got Doggo, you know. I got Doggo to come home, which I'm happy with getting Doggo to come home, but it's just like, do I want to spend more or hemming and hawing about it? Alright, let's think here. Rider, Caster, Rider, Saber. I think we want to start things off nice and simple here with Arash with K-Scope. Followed by... Emiya with the other K-Scope. Wava can go here, if I can see him, because my eyes can be blind sometimes. Wava will hold off on. Gil can go 3rd position with the MLB Sumo. And then Melt can bring in here just so I can get her bonding working on. There she be. And I can afford one more CE. I think, just to be safe, probably Fragments of 2030. Fragments of 2030 or... I think Relic of the King, actually. Although, Emiya... Why haven't you gotten your strengthening yet, Emiya? I need your strengthening so your NP can be... Oh, Never mind, Emiya. Ignore me. I forgot your NP was already Buster Default. I thought it was Arts. It's the fact that it becomes Arts makes him so much more loopable. That's right. I don't have the memory of a peanut. I really don't. But I mean, the 5-star CE is pretty cool. Round and Round is pretty nice looking. Doodling digitally now. Ooh. Got an upgrade then. Very, very nice. Or this might be a long time ago that you got the upgrade, but I don't think you ever said that you got that you're able to doodle digitally now. Unless you've always been able to, and I just was under the assumption that that was all hand-drawn art, which is still impressive. I can be oblivious sometimes. You need all the Gil CEs. Understandable. Also, I so feel like things are going so much faster. I don't know if it's me or what, but it just feels like stuff is going faster. Like it's on super speed or something. Oh, you're doing it from an app. Nice. Very nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have debated trying to learn some form of drawing, but I just don't feel like I would be very good at it, you know? I feel like I would be a very poor artist. Like, I can imagine things in my brain as to how I want them to look, but putting it out there, it's just, like, difficult. That's kind of what my issue is with, because it's been a discussion in some previous streams, you know, fan fiction. I've got a lot of fanfic ideas just rolling around in this brain noodle here, but I don't feel like I will be able to do them the justice that I feel they deserve, you know? And I got a lot of ideas. A lot. Zahak, by the way, has mentioned that he is going to be... he's doing a fanfiction. It sort of inspired me to, you know, maybe give it a shot, but I'm just nervous. Also, Gil's updated animations. I forgot to switch out my Mystic Code, but that's fine. Gilgamesh, ravage them. I should have gone slow for this first one. I really should have gone slow for this. Oh, it's going slow default. Awesome. Very nice. Yeah, the CCC one is pretty good. Of course, even as good as the CCC one is, nothing can beat the Babylonia anime's Enuma Elish, which is just a eardrum rupturing noise. Like, that was, for a thing that is said to be able to tear apart reality, that was such a good sound for it to play, you know? Just the deep bass that would destroy your stereos if you heard it through them. That was so good. It could have... I really do wish that they had made the visual animation, like, look like a galaxy, though. But, you know, visually it was okay. Audibly, it was epic, in my opinion. Alright, so, that's that. You know what? I am gonna do a little bit here. I'm gonna do friend point spins, because I want to get Sidori as a CE, because it's apparently not gonna give me a free version of her, you know? Give me Sidori or give me death. Gil needs his secretary at Chaldea. Also, there's totally some audio desync. Totally have some audio desync, that's always fun. No. By the way, are you hyped for when the Solomon movie finally comes to North America? Because I am just so much in anticipation for it. I want to see it when it comes to theaters. And it will. It must eventually come to theaters. I will it to be so. I'm not burning 3-star CEs, am I? I don't think I am. I hope I'm not. Can't really watch stuff right now? Fair. But I mean, from what I understand, most people are saying that when it does come to North America, it's gonna also come out on Blu-ray, and I am very much considering just, you know, purchasing the Blu-ray of the Solomon movie if it does come out, you know? Because I'm that addicted to Fate. Oh. Have you been keeping up with JP's side of things, by the way, out of curiosity? And if so, have you heard of the very, very heavy speculation as to one of the summer servants this year? Because if it happens, oh, I will be happy. Come on, game. Give me Sidori or give me death. Pretender. Oh, is that... That's Oberon, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I think that's Oberon or something. I knew he had a unique class, but Pretender sounds right. But, yeah. just based off patterns, people are saying that it is quite likely that Summer Aresh could be a thing this year in JP. You know, which if that happens, I will be so very happy. I want a summer version of Aresh Kagol. Need it. Hey, there's Siduri. From Uruk. There's a shop that has situated itself right in the center of the festivities. Not only does it have a wide variety of goods, but its customer service is second to none. Some of its customers even come to expressly for the comfort they find in the lady shopkeeper's services. However, be extremely wary of the talking golden sheep. Hey, Ouroboros, welcome to the stream. Howdy things, and missed the leaks. If there has been any leaks, if they were, like, dropped today or something, I haven't really been on Reddit. Like, after I got home from work, I pretty much did a little bit of relaxing, and then I took a good 2-hour nap, because I'm a tired boy. And then I ate, and then some other stuff, and then I started streaming, so, yeah, I haven't really been, too up-to-date on any potential leaks. Alright, so we got our thing. No! There needs to be an Areshka goal! She needs to happen. My heart won't be able to take it otherwise. Now I need to check the Reddit. The Reddit now calls to me. Okay, I'm on the Reddit. I am on the Reddit. Just gotta be careful with these JP spoilers. Endless battle. Endless battle. I'm not seeing anything recently. Do you have a link to these supposed leaks, Ouroboros, out of curiosity? Because I am... Oh, you saw it on Twitter. Okay. That would explain why it's not on Reddit. Would indeed explain. I don't... Also why I wouldn't see it, because I don't go on Twitter. Alright, so it looks like the sheep is the Lotto. And the smoothly dressed Siduri. Look how smoothly dressed Siduri is. Also, that was adorable. Oh, Siduri, you had such a terrible fate. You know, it would be awesome if Siduri became a servant. Even just, actually, she could probably become a normal servant. You know, she's got enough history to her. And she is remembered by the King of Heroes, you know. And after all, I'm sure Gilgamesh would say something along the lines of, "Fool, I've acknowledged you as a hero, so come forth and be summoned." Or something along those lines, because, you know, he is Gilgamesh after all. If he dictates it, then it is indeed the truth. Alright, so this one is going to be the 4 stars. Select support. Oh, wow, there's a timer! I didn't know that there was a timer now. That's awesome! Oh, wow, that is so much more convenient than just endlessly clicking on there. Holy cow, that's good. What does this do? Oh, that just moves it down. That's not as impressive. Okay. I guess not maximum break anymore. Let's see. Doesn't matter who we bring, because I know who is gonna be used. So let me name this party real quick. The name of this one is... Fries. Yummy, yummy French fries. The second favorite food of the 3 that are the drops here. Alright. So, to the back with you. Now it's time to see if I can pull this off. Well, thank you for dropping by, Velvet. It was nice chatting with you, you know. It's been a while since you were in the stream long enough to chat for a while, so hopefully we can do this some more in the future. It's been nice catching up a little bit, you know? I look forward to seeing you in the future, and I wish you luck in getting the Gil CE. I'm sure it will come home, because after all, you are, like, you have EX rank luck with CEs. If memory serves. You always used to bemoan your EX rank luck with CEs. Well, now you need to call out that EX rank luck to get to fruition. Alright. So, Lambda. Lambda. How do we use Lambda? Let's try K-Scope on her. And then we'll go Waver Scotty, I think. Throw Melt in the back as extra support. And then Aresh maybe in there for a little bit of bonding. Yeah, sure. Let me see those links. I kind of want to see these leaks. Alright, so Fragment of 2030. I wish I had another Fragment of 2030. I really, really do. Max on my broken one, at least. Alright. Let's see how well Lambda does here. She's 10-10-10, NP5. Also, let's see what her skin is going to be, since I've set her to be random. Start the quest. Okay. Comma with a parrot. Interesting. And Okitan in something very interesting that I'm not sure I would classify as a swimsuit, but okay. And she has a chibi form. Interesting. Very, very interesting, if legit. I mean, there are some damn good artists out there, so you never know, but if this is legit, you know, I can dig it. I mean, that just... Well, you've only said these 2 were leaked thus far. So, there's still 4 potential slots for Aresh, is the thing. Aresh still has 4 potential possibility slots. Alright, so we want Swan Lake. We do want the field to be changed to near water. I should probably go with Merlin next time, because it just occurred to me that in this manner, I'm minimizing the amount of NP I gain through Melt Envy. Also, again, everything just feels like it's going hypersonic speeds. Full speed ahead. Allfather's Wisdom. And go Lambda go. Assassin Adelante. Avenger Boudica. Pretender Protea. Adelante, Boudica, Protea. I mean, it is possible. Anything is possible, really. It feels like they've been putting so many hints towards her. Plus, I just feel like with Achilles being in this event as well, that it seems the perfect time for Penthesilea to get a summer form, you know? I mean, who knows? The leaks could very well be legitimate. They could very well be so, and... You want Summer Rush more than all those others combined, so you understand? So we have an Accord. Also, I got extremely lucky. So we can 3-turn this with this setup here. Lambda's NP recovers 20, so yeah. I can totally run Scotty on this. Which means bond points for Scotty. Which is definitely needed. When is it supposed to drop? I know that it's currently the pre-release event going on right now, but when is it supposed to be dropping? I can't recall. It's like within the next week or so. Because I remember seeing something about them complaining of a dead week or something. Just want to snap my neck sometimes. Still, there's just a crick that I can't seem to beat. Also, let's claim these master missions before I forget. Where are the other ones? Dragon enemies. So that was the hot dog squad. This one... Not really sure what to be expecting for this one. It's a large variety of classes, though. We'll bring Merlin along. And let us change the name. Hot dogs. Let's see. I'm honestly gonna feel embarrassed, but honestly, the reason I trust these leaks is because it caused a big dust up. A bunch of English-speaking Japanese came out of the woodwork to say they were fake. Interesting. So, with that knowledge in mind, that Avenger is weak to moon cancer, because I completely forgot about that part of the triangle, I could probably bring in Summer BB. Summer BB would handle the Zerkers and the Avengers. It'd be the Lancers that are the issue here. And the fact that I don't think Summer BB can 3-turn loop. You know what? I'm going to see if we can do it with Lambda. Because why not? She's NP5. She's strong. Sure, she won't have class advantage against some of these, but you know, it's worth trying. Plus, I might not farm this one too hard. This node. Oh, the Divine Jaguar. I'm dumb. This is totally Jaguar Warrior. Derp. I'm a derp sometimes. I mean, I guess it's just a matter of time before we find out. To be honest, I would be fine with, I'd be fine with Kama and Protea as well as Okitan. I'm completely fine with all three of them, you know. Those three are excellent servants. Protea is Dosharu material. Okitan, you know, that just means that when eventual Summer Demon King Nobu comes out, I can ship them two together. And... excuse me. And then, Kama is in the B tiers of the waifus, so, you know, I could dig it. Also, it is the mysterious ice celebrity this time for Melt. I screwed up. Just a little bit, but this should be fine. I still gain 20 to 30 MP. 27, close. And then this one, we simply do a little something like this. For that. And we'll let these two get some charge for Melt to steal next turn. So second wave goes down nice and easy as well. That is good to see, good to see. Melt is taking care of business every day. Granted, these are the weaker enemies, so it shouldn't be terribly surprising, but... oh, that's... manipulated breeder, obtaining latest information. Demonic dog who hates the city. Aw, poor Lobo. There's that, and then there's that. Gotta love Melt Envy, you know? It is such a good skill. And give her the boost, just to be safe. Go, Melt, go. And there we go. So we can 3-turn pretty much everything here, it seems, in the first wave, in the first main event portion. That's good. That is good. Now we just need to gradually replace things with the ticket CE to really start to come into our own. Gapple. Okay. So let me check this. It's 200 for Scenic Beauty. And each of these 10 spins is 20 tickets. You need 30 spins, so 600 tickets. Okay. Shining Lancers, huh? You know what? It's worked thus far. Who's to say it won't work again? Just keep... If it's not broke, don't fix it, is the saying. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me. Delicious water. So this wave should be fine. Guess the current plan is to judge Lightworks and Type Moon plan with Clairvoyance EX for the moment. Indeed, Clairvoyance EX is a powerful thing. Clairvoyance EX is a very powerful thing indeed. Okay, this works out. Gotta press buttons appropriately, though. Also, thinking about it, you mentioned... So, you said Kama, Okitan, Adelante, Boudica, and Protea. That still leaves one! That still leaves one more servant. You only mentioned 5. There's always 6. Even if the leaks that you read are true, there is still the possibility of some Arash being amongst them. Focus a little bit here. So, target there. Gotta point out they've been reducing the amount of welfares, and that Kagetori was the last welfare not associated with the collab. Really? She's the last welfare not so... Okay, so... I mean, Christmas, you know, you can't discount the power of Christmas, though. Damn. Well, that was unfortunate. I mean, it's not going to hurt too much, thankfully. Lambda's thing lasts 5 turns, so it literally does nothing to not have that. Or to not do a 3-turner with her. But yeah, I mean, like, I can definitely see where that point is. Christmas events are obviously the exception, but like no Halloween events recently. In fact, I mean, maybe they're just gonna be cutting down on the amount of welfares to make them like a holiday exclusive sort of thing, holiday or collab exclusive, rather. I can definitely see them doing something like that. You know? I mean, there's a lot of people that are sort of, like, in that same mindset where FGO is in trouble and that sort of thing. But, I mean, you gotta look at the overall success of it. Like, I read that the main... What was it? One of the big people, like, in charge of the development of the game side of FGO has stated that they would like to bring about more innovations with the whole thing. And, I mean, if some of those innovations do happen, then FGO can still keep going for a long, long while, you know? So, I mean, I don't really think we have too much to worry about with regards to FGO's continued future. I mean, especially since, from what I saw, the most recent banners for Lost Bout 6 and JP, like, pooled in a shit ton of money as well, from what I remember seeing. I don't know all the details, because I don't know what the servants look like, nor do I know their true names. I just know them by their Fairy Knight names. But, like, I personally feel confident FGO will continue to last for a fairly long time. Also, there are already people with this CE maximum broken. Hot damn. Alright, but this is the caster. So this is the node that you farm the tickets on. So I want the... Can I do the Surfer Mo strat? It would require a Nero Bride, Paracelsus, or Tamamo, so I cannot do that one. I don't have Lolly Vinci, I don't have Summer Musashi, so it is the tried and true setup for me then. Dante's Double Scotty. Woo! Dante's Double Scotty, the meme squad is here. 3 billion. I honestly don't know how that compares. Like, is that more or less than, like, what they normally go for when a new servant drops, out of curiosity? So, you know, I could do Dante's, or I could do Zerkerlot. I think Dante's. Actually, yeah, Dante's. So, Dante's gets the MLB scope. And the rest of it is up in the air. I can choose whoever I want. So let us bring in Arash, Melt, and Shelter. Have the 3 waifus that need their bonding raised. Get in on the action. Shelter, Shelter, Shelter. She already bond 6 at least. Where is she? There she is. Okay. And then, CE-wise, I mean, they're going to have to be swapped out when I get the CEs, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have to start moving them around when I get CEs. So let's just go with this for now. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's get this party started. Comparison less. Okay, to pull in almost triple on her initial banner. I'm honestly I'm surprised that they pulled in that much in the first place. Like 3 billion. Is 3B is 3 billion? Because that's an impressive number in my mind. You know, I obviously is probably different. You know, with conversion rates and all that stuff. But like that in my mind, that is just incredibly impressive. Okita Altar holds the #1 spot for all FGO banners. Really? That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so go like this. Go Dante's, go Dante's, go. But I mean, and again, like, you also have to consider, from the sounds of it, it has been just like non-stop awesome banners for the 6th Lost Belt stuff. So, you know, I do wonder, like, if the combined total is more than normal. You know? Again, and this is just might be me being optimistic about it, you know? But I am of the belief FGO will not have any issues. It might be naive, but, you know, That is my personal belief. Also, as expected, Dante is just wrecking face. Oh. All the Fairy Knights plus Oberon was definitely a shot in the arm. Also, the Vitch. You can't forget the Vitch. It's a sparkly city with a vulgar nightscape. And I cannot read what Scheherazade says. That is too small of text for me. I don't suppose you know what Scheherazade's name is in this, do you, Ouroboros? Because I kind of want to know. But yeah, I mean, like, I feel like Vitch probably pulled in a fair share as well. Just because she's been highly anticipated for a long time. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, by the way. But I feel like Vitch has been a highly anticipated servant for the longest time. So, I'm wondering how much she managed to pull with her anniversary banner, you know? I don't suppose you have the stats on that, do you? Vitch was less than Oberon. Really? That's kind of surprising. I guess Oberon must have just had that big of an impact. Or people's wallets were just, like, that dried up at that point. Yeah. As I said, people's wallets were probably just dried and gasping for love. The love of being filled again. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously I don't know much of the details about the, what was it, 4 Fairy Knights, Percival, Lancelot, Tristan, and Gawain. I don't know anything about them, like what they look like. Morgan, again, I know she is Seba's sister and the mother of a fair few servants, so, you know, I might go for Morgan. Again, it kind of depends on how she looks. And again, Oberon, it's going to depend on his story significance. Vitch, though, I feel like I'm going to be rolling for Vitch. You know? She just looks good. I cannot deny. Vitch looks good. And I really want to have a gun goddess on my team, you know? That third ascension is just so epic looking. When you don't have mediocre banners in between that stuff happens, you never know what the stuff comes next. Exactly. Luckily, we have clairvoyance, so we'll know. Us in the NA server will know. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to give a couple of these challenge quests a shot here. I don't remember exactly their gimmicks, though. So I'm going to pull them up. Hey, Deontay! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things? How be things? Excuse me. Okay, so Rice Ball Franchise Shop will be the first one. I've done these before, so I'm fine with looking at their mechanics. So Tota, with a fuck ton of health, and 2 break bars. He has can't find an empty stomach, decrease max HP of all enemies by 500 every turn, permanent. Special skill 1 changes his passive skill. The order is barbecue, apple, salmon. All 3 have the following effects. Apply debuffs to the target, decrease defense, increase max HP, decrease the duration, Buster Seal, Quick Seal, Art Seal. Apply the effects of all currently passive skills on all enemies, increase own max. So that's fine, Ouroboros, it's fine. Occurs once automatically adjust HP rolls, removes all Rice Ball debuffs, do not apply any buffs that activate on removal. Avenger Anastasia. That's a... Okay. I'm definitely, like, questioning if that's legit. Because Avenger Anastasia has just been memed to death as far as I'm aware. It's like a meme that if she is a summer servant, she's gonna be an Avenger on revenge against the summer. Hey, Destructive. Hobby things, hobby things. I'm trying to see. So, several buffs and debuffs on his buster attacks, giving the target minus defense, more HP as card seal. A cat on the arm keeps the doctor away. Attack debuff, buster up, depends on masteries, servants, and cards. Marks balls supplies current HP with guaranteed servant will be full HP every turn into a permanent solution. So, yeah, I was definitely feeling either Tama Lancer or Enkidu here. You're not allowed to move due to the cat on your arm. Very, very nice. No, I think I'll try this with Enkidu. I'll try difficulty. Yep. Actually, does last year's... No, I might have to wait then. I might have to wait until I get this year's damage CE. Okay, so let's go here. So we want Enkidu. Oh, Enkidu, oh, Enkidu. There you are, Enkidu. You know, not being allowed to move is a small price to pay to be cuddling with a cat. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, let's see here. I guess Merlin Waver. Yeah, that seems about right. Merlin and then Wava. Oh, right. No duplicated. I guess Melt. Fate Extra streams and consider buying it. Then I realized it's 60 to 90 on eBay and only for the PSP. Don't worry about the OG Fate Extra Destructive. That is actually getting a remake, and it's going to be on, like, all modern-day consoles, so I would definitely hold out for that remake, man. Most definitely wait for that remake. Yeah, I know, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on all the consoles as well as PC, if I remember hearing correctly. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time since I heard the news, so I could very well be wrong. Alright, so we want Tower of Avalon, save, and then go back. Take a Skaha in, so that we can bring our own Wava, who will get his Bond CE. And let's see how this party goes, you know? Let's see how the story goes. That's how the story goes. Man. Now I kind of want to rewatch the series of Unfortunate Events Netflix. Even if they screwed up around the ending, you know? It was still good. It was still good. Yeah, I mean, it's more, I'm trying to remember how to do this more than anything. I want to get back into the swing of this challenge quest before I, you know, make any final decisions as to how I wish to run this. Everybody's hungry. Stun. I just want to see how much damage this is going to hit for on the first thing. Romulus and Methy. Oh, are those new ones? If so, that's gonna be fun. I did not. Well done, Destructive. Well done. Congrats on that. Also, that did shorts for damage. Holy cow. That did nothing. JP guy, I are rolling for round and round. Makes sense, makes sense. That's a good CE from what I understand. What about the King Hassan challenge quest? I thought King Hassan's challenge quest was arguably the toughest of all of the FGO content to date. At least the NA version is. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm gonna be needing this. Yeah, I need the damage CE, you guys are right. I will not be able to do this without the damage CE. I'm just doing too little damage here. Okay, that is good to know. Good to know that I do indeed need the damage CE. I'm not looking at any of the new ones. I'm just gonna, you know, wait and see how exactly they're going to make me sad. Oh, the King Hassan one was one of the few that I just straight up gave up on. Other ones that I didn't get done in time, I kept trying, but the King Hassan one, you know, when there was the... with him not having the glitch in NA, or rather with the glitch being fixed and him not targeting the leftmost servant, I could not foresee a way for me to beat him with my current setup at the time. Who knows, maybe that would change if I faced up against him now, but then again, maybe not. Alright, so I obviously need damage CE for any of these, unfortunately. So I guess that means damage CE is Jewel Bride. So, it is lotto ticket farming time! Yay! The hell begins. Although, okay, so, opinion from you guys. Should I farm lotto tickets without the CE here? Or should I farm the materials here first, purchase the CEs to make the ticket gathering easier? I think... oh, the Proto Finale. Yeah, I didn't do that one either, Destructive. That one was also hell in a handbasket. Because wasn't that the one where if you killed Nero first, you ended up screwing yourself over for the whole run? I would like to try and do another 100 boxes. I did 100 boxes for Christmas, and I kind of want to try and do 100 boxes now, you know? I do need chains, and I definitely need embers. Beyond that, though, I guess Mana Prisms and QP, because you can never have too much QP. So, because, I mean, I can, surprisingly enough, I can 3-turn almost all of these with relative ease. Like, Lambda is capable of 3-turning, occasional 3-turn, I imagine, but more likely than not a 4-turn. So yeah, with Lambda, I can probably grind out the mats fairly easily. The other thing is, do I roll? Because if I were to roll and get some CEs, things would be a lot easier. I haven't... okay. I need to think this through. So, the remaining banners in 2021 that I'm going for are Spishtar and the Chad Orion. I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 banners remaining that I'm going for this year. Next year, though, is starting off fairly strong with the twins, Yanguifi. I'm debating on Nintendo Switch Chan, whose name I cannot remember, other than the fact that she looks like a Nintendo Switch in her earlier Ascensions, and she got that nickname. I don't believe... that's what it is, Sai, thank you there, Orbos. I don't believe that the she's the Valentine's servant, yeah, so I'm debating on her. So January is going to be packed. February is going to be Valentine's. And I think we get Voyager around then as well, who I do want to roll for, because I want all the foreigners. So I kind of want to roll for Voyager. The Gouda Gouda... You know what? I'm going to just... Rather than try and puzzle out what there is, I'm going to go here real quick. All events. And show me 2020. So, January has the New Year campaign with Yang, as well as Amazonas. So Amazonas is in January. I don't believe there's a new 5-star servant that I'm going to be going for there. It depends on how long the internet will take to load. Yeah, I'm not going to roll for on Amazonas banner. I see no need. Size Valentine's. March is Aeon Spring Breeze. And then Atlantis, Apocrypha Rerun. Olympus is in April. So there's that gap there. And then is Gouda Gouda Rerun, as well as Iris. So May is Voyager. Vegas Rerun is June, possibly July, possibly earlier just because of NA stuff. I don't need Kama. The Seraph main interlude, I think, is King Proteus, so I'd be rolling there. August, I would be rolling on the summer event, because I want Abby and Bryn. The dance tournament in the Land of Shadows. Let me check this Aeon Spring Breeze. Is there anything interesting? Audiesus. So, I'll wait and see on him. Sugaha or Shisho is there, so that's a possible one. And then it is the next Gouda Gouda with the 5-star ruler. And then it's Imaginary Scramble with Van Gogh, who I will be rolling for. And then it's Christmas 2020. So actually, looking at this, next year is actually not going to be as bad as I was worried it was going to be. Let me make sure that the end of this year is as I expect it to be. So Battle in New York is current. We'll have Saber Wars 2 and the Halloween rerun, but I'm not going to worry about Sitanai, since she's going to be available for free eventually. But Saber Wars 2 has Spishtar. Then there is the 18 million with another Scotty I don't need. Christmas 2019, which has Astolfo, which I'm not going to go for, even though that'll probably get Akabara to kill me. And then the Atlantis Lost Belt Summoning Campaign. One of them has the Chad Orion, who I will be going for. So yeah, there's not that much left. So you know what? I've talked myself into it. Let's roll. Autobots roll out. Let's see if I can't get some CEs here. I talked myself into it. Just like I always do. Hey, fly off. I'll take it. Enkidu. Very suave looking Enkidu at that. Probably a second one. Nope. Awakened Will. Mer. Another CE. Often Gobla. I'm not sure how deep I'm going to go. Maybe... I'm like debating if I want to go CEs only, like one of each, or what. I'm just not sure just yet. Just not sure. Guess I'll wait and see what I get from this first 11 spin. And if I want to do tickets. Tickets are kind of there for if I ever have a gotcha itch and I need to scratch, you know? That is the purpose of them. Hector. Not been keeping track of the count here either. That's my bad. Servant. Lancer, Hector again. Jaguar. I'm not sure if Jaguar is NP5 or not. Gonna have to check that. She's a story lock summon, I feel like, most of the time. They're from Uruk. I will gladly take more Siduri. Kind of want to get that one at least maxed on it broken, you know? Or have the potential to. The Divine Banquet. Servant. Lancer. Inchun. ACE for Day After. Again, I don't recognize those two at all. Alright. So, make sure Fly Off is locked down. And I'm gonna see real quick. Is Jaguar not NP5? She was not NP5. I now have an NP5 Jaguar Warrior. Woo! Even if she's not leveled up, she's NP5 now. And get rid of these couple servants. Alright. So we got 1-4 and 1-3. I kind of want to keep going, so I'm going to. I can't tell me what to and what not to do. I'm in control of my thought processes. I'm totally not lost to the addiction that is the gacha. Totally not lost to the addiction that is the gacha. Another Jaguar. Just kind of want another couple of the threes. The event threes game. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. This is number 3. Lots of Lancers. I haven't gotten a non-Lancer 3-star. Is that a hint of things to come, I wonder? I do so wonder sometimes. Imaginary Element, kind of useless. Another K-Scope would be nice, actually. Now that I'm saying it aloud. Okay, so that's 3 from Uruk. I'm happy, I'm happy. 2 more from Uruk. One of the 5-star and maybe another 1 or 2 of the 4-star would be ideal here. And yeah, then we should be good. Then we should be good. Of course, might just, you know, end up rolling till I'm out of things to roll. But I'm going to try and avoid that situation. Keep some of my quartz after all. Again, give me non-rate up things, game. Why you do this to me? And another Lancer, because I don't have enough of those. Good gracious. What is with the game and Lancers right now? It's not like there's a Lancer servant coming up outside of Aresh and I guess Bryn that I really want to get. I mean, maybe there's a sign since I am going to be doing the Lancer of the class exclusive thing eventually. Perhaps that is a sign. Zerker! Finally something different. Darius! It had me hopeful there, considering the long pause it took. I was legitimately wondering if I was going to get something unique. Okay, sure, let's throw another one. Loading screen, so you know. Fingers crossed. 4 from Uruk, 1 more, and I will be satisfied. Just 1 more from Uruk so I can max limit break Siduri. And now it's finally starting to give me servants that are not of the Lancer class. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. CE, Day After. I really need to find out who the... You know what? I'm doing that now while I'm rolling. Fate Grand Order fandom. Day after. Who are these two people in the CE day after? Hey, another fly-off. I'll take that. Disciplinary chairperson and... who? Gyaruko. Oh, an AI present from the... okay, so she's an AI from the extra. Okay, got it. So they're like... okay, good to know, good to know. And that is the last from Uruk I needed. I can now max it out. When the event is done, of course. Pop, pop, pop the neck. And a little bit more rolling. Roll, 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 roll. Chonky. Chonky. And there we go. Alright. I'll take it. Not a great haul, but you know, my luck is at a low point right now. Or rather, I need to burn off all the bad luck that came from getting Lambda as quickly and easily as I did. I also have to go through sorting all these again eventually. But that's a future me concern. That is future me concern. I guess next, probably just set my formation. Nope, I did not get Gil or the RNR CE. I honestly wasn't hoping for Gil because I've already got him NP2, and Velvet said that if I get another Gil, she's going to stab me with a dagger. And I really don't like being stabbed with daggers. It would not be fun. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get the CE, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so event support setup. There is literally no list. Okay. Lambda is definitely a good choice here. She could take any of these CEs, so I guess this for now. In fact, I think probably just go with my strongest of all servants, so... I also have to change Mashu out of her swimsuit, because it is not the time for swimsuits anymore. From Uruk, Archer can be Gil. He'll get fly off for now. Rider Mo is actually probably not a bad idea, since she is used in some setups here. We'll set her with that for now. Meemlin is fine. He can keep the Bellisa, I suppose. King Hassan. XA. Melt. And let's throw Shelter in as well. I don't have any CEs for her, but this will be my support setup for now. Not the best, but hey, what you gonna do? Cat is still on your dominant arm. Cat loves you, man. Treasure the cat. Treasure the love of the cat. The love of the cat is something massively good. Also, why is it that the no duplicate servant thing is so much more bigger and bolded in Ezos, and yet so much tinier in Jaguars? It's just kind of funny. Alright, so I think I have decided I am going to be going to try and get the CEs here first before I take on the lotto drops. So we'll start off by working to getting all the French fries a person could ask for. See if anybody has an MLB. Nope. So go this, and then to the Fry Squad. Which is honestly just this. Honestly, this was only good for the first node. Clear! And that will be good for farming that. This is the challenge quest setup I had, so clear all. So this is going to be lotto tickets. I'll just name that now. Lotto. And then as for this, given what we know, this is the 3-star node, so let's go with 3-star CEs. So take off one fragment, and upon them, bless them with a gift from Uruk. I honestly don't even need any fragments here. And I can even throw a fly off in. This will work. This will work. Alright, now comes the point of question. Do I continue to stream my farming efforts, or do I call the stream here? Because, I mean, I know that a lot of people do stream their farming things, you know, and they just chat and all that kind of stuff. But, like, I don't know. It just... I have streamed my farming before. I just don't personally find it as enjoyable to, you know, farm and continue to stream as much. Especially on super easy nodes, you know? Which, you know, is the definition of farming, mind you, but... I don't know. Plus, it's very easy to get... It's very easy to, you know, get distracted while, farming. Like, it's fairly low maintenance, but I just have to press a few buttons. But I still fear, like, I'm gonna get distracted and forget to press a button, or stop pressing buttons as I talk to chat, or press the wrong button, you know? Plus, it also begs the question of how many apples do I really want to be burning on the initial stages here, where drops are at their lowest. It's the easiest farms, but it's also the lowest drops, you know? That is something else to consider. I just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe go until I get at least Bond 11 Lambda. And by not Bond 11 Lambda, that would mean I'd be going for probably days. I mean Bond 11 Melt, because she is very, very close. In fact, I'm going to check how close she is after this. Because I will need to use another one of those Chaldea lantern things. So we're getting 415 per. Ooh, pop the neck. So 415 per. And how many did we need for this? It was what? 200? Yeah, 200 fries. Easy enough. And just bring... I guess Draconic has gotten some MLB CEs. So 415 per... Oh wow, she's... Let's go until Melt is Bond 11. Is one battle off from Bond 11ing Melt. Oh, I'm glad I'm going to Bond 11 Melt. That 30 extra quartz is going to be very, very nice. Ku Caster will become, you think, the only Buster student who can 3-turn Black Grail Loop. I did hear that Casku got a buff of some sort. Something sort of like confirming the theories that he is Odin or something like that. If I remember hearing correctly. Because I know that him being Odin was a big speculation for the longest time. Or him being a pseudo-servant of Odin or something like that. Obviously no spoilers for story portions, but... like, what kind of buff? Don't give me the name of the buff, just like, give me what it does now. Would probably be the best way to put it. Because, I mean, he's a cool servant. I kind of regret burning my first copy of him I got when I first started the game because I thought, oh, I can get him easily. This was before I realized he was story exclusive. I do think I have him, though. I'm pretty sure I have at least one copy of him, so, you know, there's that. In fact, now I kind of want to know how many Cascu I've got, what his MP is. I'm gonna check that after this now. When brought to the same level, he does nearly as much damage as Anastasia, provided double Koyang/Castoria. Damn. That's pretty darn good. Tis pretty darn good. Also, I just gotta admit, I love that Koyan is both offensive and support. It is, like, so gloriously glorious. So gloriously glorious. And I very much do look forward to seeing, like, why we can summon her. You know? I do very much look forward to seeing that. And Bond 11 Melt. 30 extra quartz. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. And 200 fries as well. Guts kills himself right before the next turn and gives himself an 80% battery. Hot damn. What kind of cooldown is that Guts on, out of curiosity? Alright, so enhance. So NP is going to be where I see it. So caster. And he would probably be a little lower. Unless, is he already... Is he bomb? He's MP... Is he MP5? No. I know I have him. Where is he? He's NP1. Only NP1. Sadness. 30% attack buff from it as well. Damn. 5-turn cooldown. Okay. It's not bad. Alright, so let's start by releasing the limit of Melt's bond. Get her up to being possible bond 12. Bond limit level released. Alright. That was satisfying to do. And you know what? I can't do what I was about to say. What I was about to think I was going to do. So instead, I will purchase my first Scenic Beauty. Scenic Beauty. Ishtar. Alright. Arcs effectiveness by 8, Buster by 8 for yourself, and 15 stars. Lottery drop. The red bridge stands out from the blue sky. Instead of looking down from the heavens, sometimes walking around and sightseeing from the ground, has its own beauty. Taking a sip of her space-flavored drink, she enjoys her good mood. A goddess must enjoy a goddess must be gorgeous, happy, and elegant at all times. So, I wonder how many people were confused at the space-flavored drink at this initial thing, you know, that got this CE before it was revealed that Space Ishtar is, like, the antagonist for this event, you know? Yeah, I like the CE. It's nice. And it lets us buff up our support setup just a little bit by throwing a Scenic Beauty there. Alright. So, that's one Scenic Beauty out of the way. This one was the hot dogs, mainly. So let's go ahead and throw Fly Off as the primary objective here. And switch some things around. So Scenic Beauty, and I can't afford to put it Scenic Beauty on. Unless I drop one of them. I think... swap out Aresh. I would need to go with somebody that's a 10 cost. Let's see my lower bond servants. Who I could do. You know what? Let's go with you. And then Scenic Beauty. There we go. Alright, let's get this party started. Still not sure how much longer. I mean, I have gone pretty much about halfway through what I normally do for a stream, so ending here wouldn't be cutting it too short. Just don't know what I want to do. Just do not know. I guess just... I'll think on it. I gotta think. Do this node, thinking about it. And think about it some more as we think about it. Not bad, not bad. I don't know why I'm saying not bad, when obviously we can just, like, steamroll this thing. I do kind of hope that the next ones are a little bit tougher. Like, don't get me wrong, I love being able to 3-turn things, but, you know, it can get boring sometimes, too. It can indeed get a little bit boring. Hence me yawning like that. And do the boost. And do the boost. Can I get away with not using the attack buff? He's bond 3. You know what? I think I am gonna just call the stream here. I'm not gonna burn... If I do burn more apples, they're just gonna be silver ones, and... Really, as much as I'd like to see this as kind of mindless farming, it does take a little bit of focus, you know, so I think... Yeah, I'm gonna call this one here. So, Monday's stream may be the next part of it, but it is also Labor Day Monday, so I might just do Minecraft then. I'll decide later. For now, though, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed this stream. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like would always be appreciated. And be sure to drop a follow here on Twitch so you know when I go live. And if you want to check out more by me, you can always check out my archive here on Twitch or the YouTube channel, same name, same games, where there's a massively massive backlog of stuff. Once again, thanks so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Good night, Destructive, and everybody else in chat as well. Thanks for sticking around. Bye-bye.